little baby. Don't kill me. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Bui here, and today I'm not alone. I'm with a fellow Tswana YouTuber. Her name is
Kathy Totego, also known as Kathy Totego.
on all my social media platforms. I say it along with you.
I know. And a lot of people always tell me about my intro. Like, oh my gosh.
Help me grow this little baby.
Don't kill me.
I'm sorry. Okay, so today I'm with none other than Kathy Totego, and we're doing our first ever collab, YouTube collab. She has a YouTube channel. She introduced herself. Please make sure you do subscribe to her channel. She posts a lot of vlogging content and she's very consistent, so you don't want to miss out on her content, okay guys? So today's video is going to be a best and worst. Best and worst is basically just a summary of best and worst experiences that we've had in our lives. So we're gonna have a few questions and we're each going to answer what was our best and what was our worst experience. So would you like to go first or should I go first?
I think you should go first. You should go first.
Okay.
Alright guys, our first question is, what was your best and worst experience with a client?
That's the first one.
That's the first one. Yep.
I feel like I just got through into the deep end. But personally, I think my best experience with a client is every experience with a client, because I always have to be quite honest, I always have the best people. Like I always have, for some reason I always feel like they're godsend. Like they communicate well.
Wow, really?
We never argue when it comes to payments. Like I always have the best clients. I don't want to lie.
That's amazing.
I know, right?
That's a blessing.
So I think I've only had like one experience, actually two, that were like really bad.
You want to know?
Let me just quickly take a sip of my juice. I had two really bad experiences, and those are the ones I can say, okay, this wasn't nice.
We want to know about that.
So the first worst experience happened, I think, just before I left Mac. But it was a personal client, so it was a client I had attended to outside of work. So she books me for a makeup appointment. Bear in mind, I've done her makeup before, hence why she had now booked me again, right? So she lets me know, I'd like you to do my makeup. I have a photo shoot. She was expecting, alright, so you know you expect certain features can change, etc. You can either become a bit darker, your nose can get bigger, and stuff like that. So yeah, sharp. I go to her house. It was a house call. I do her makeup. She gave me inspo, so I do her makeup. Her makeup looks great. After she gets the photographs, like once the shoot is now done, after she gets the photographs, she's like, I really didn't like that makeup. I looked like a clown.
Where'd y'all put the guns?
And she sends me a picture of a picture from the shoot, and I'm like, that's a photographer and lighting problem. That's not a me as a makeup artist.
But wait,
problem.
Didn't she see how it was?
She saw how it was.
What did she see?
And she said she liked it. So I was like, okay. And the reason
I'm sorry.
I don't have my old phone. But But I think the thing that upset me the most is that it was at a time whereby I was still learning the thing about payments, deposits, etc.
Yeah.
So she hadn't sent like the balance. She had only sent like a 50% deposit, and at the time I was still charging peanuts. I don't want to lie. So she had sent a deposit. So now when it was time for her to pay the balance, that's when she's now telling me she didn't like the makeup. The makeup looked horrible. And then guess what?
What?
She never texted me ever again.
So you didn't get your payment. Shame, yeah. No, that wasn't a nice. But when you were with her, was it like bad vibes or it was nice? It was okay.
Chilled vibes. That was the scariest part. I'm like,
wow. Have you met her?
No. I deleted her number. I was so touched.
I can only imagine because you put so much effort into all that.
Girl. So that was like my first worst ever experience with a client, and after that I was so traumatized, and I thank God that he kept on giving me good experiences after that.
Now that's great. Yeah.
Except for the one other story I'm gonna tell you about.
You tell me.
So this was 2022. I had already left Mac and I was just doing Face Beats by We full time now. I had a client of mine refer me to somebody. So these women are not from Botswana. They're from a country in West Africa that I won't mention the name of, although it might be a bit obvious. So these women are from that country, but two of them live in Botswana. One lives in that country.
Okay.
So the one who lives in that country is the one who actually reached out to me, and she's like, "Hi, can you please come and do my makeup? Me, my sister, and my mother." I'm like, "No problem." It was same day booking. Last minute, I rushed, packed my stuff, went. So I do her makeup. She loves it. She's like stunning. So they all want soft glams, right?
Oh, okay.
Perfect. Soft glam it is. I do her makeup. She loves it. Next person she says I should do is her sister. Then no, her mother, then her sister, right? So the mother apparently didn't want to get her makeup done. They were forcing her to do her makeup.
Okay.
So I was like, I'll make it look as natural as possible because you said you didn't want your makeup done either way, right? So we do, like, you see what I have is like almost next to nothing. This is like the naturalist of it was more natural than this, I kid you not. And when we were done with the makeup, she looks at herself in the mirror and she's like, "This is too much." I said I don't want to.
Wait, the accent just gave it away.
So I'm like, you know what? I've done my job, so I don't know what I'm supposed to say. So this lady goes and washes her face.
I think I saw a TikTok or something like that.
She washes. Yeah, the American story. She washes her face. Bear in mind, I'm still there because I have one more person to do. So I'm like, okay, I'm still gonna get my check. I'm like,
did you?
Do you? Girl, wait for me to finish. So now it's time for me to do the last person, which is the other sister, right? So I've done the first sister, the mother. Now it's the other sister. So from the get-go, I'm just feeling that, you know what, the vibes are not vibing. It's tense, and I don't understand where this is going to go. So I ask her politely, okay, what type of eyebrows would you like? Because everyone has a different preference when it comes to eyebrows. She shows me a picture, kind of cringe. So I'm like, can I make it look a bit more natural? And then she's like, okay, it's fine. All right, so I do her
brows.
What
do you mean kind of cringe?
Like, they were too arched and they were very dark. So I was like,
okay.
Personally, every artist has their own way of doing things. So I'm like, that's a bit off-brand for me. Like,
yeah, never. The customer's always right.
So I was like, let's meet each other halfway. Okay, I'll give you the shape, but I have to make them a bit lighter. So as I'm filling out her brows, I'm like, okay, let's make sure we check after I fill out before I conceal to make sure we're on the same page. Okay, so I fill out the brow and the shape looks nice, natural, very demure. I give her the mirror and she's like, give me the pencil.
Oh, not the pencil.
And I'm like, you don't like it? And she's like, give me a wet wipe and the pencil. Let me show you how I want my brows done.
God help me. Ow! 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 Kajan, Maj! Kajan!
I felt like I was dreaming. So me being me, you know I'm a softie. I just give her the wet wipe. She wipes
How are
off
you
the brow.
feeling? Like, what you just
I'm numb. At that point, I'm just numb. I give her the wet wipe. She wipes the brow off. She does the cringe brow that she showed me, and I'm like, I bet. Let me do it on the same side and conceal them. And then she's like, this is what I like. Okay, perfect. And then now we do skin, and she's like, do more highlighting, do more contouring. I'm like, you said you want soft glam, but okay. I give her what she wants. Now that it's time to clear the bill.
Knock knock. So you got my money?
Huh? Oh yeah, I'll pay you soon.
Yeah, well here's a suggestion. Have the money by tomorrow and there won't be any problems.
The mother is telling
be a problem.
the first person whose makeup I did that she's not paying for her makeup because she didn't even want makeup to begin with. And I'm like, I still provided a service.
Yeah.
And you waited for me to finish to then complain. No, it's not going to cut it. So the girl who booked me is saying, no, we're going to pay her. She took her time out. She didn't even charge us last minute booking
She was
fee.
so nice.
She was the angel sent from God, because I don't know what I would have done in that situation if that woman was not there to dilute the situation.
Wow. So
I got my money. And I ran.
like to hear.
So those are my only two really bad experiences with clients.
It is bad, but it's not that bad.
Could be worse.
Yeah, it could be worse. Well, just like you, okay, I owned a spa before.
Yes,
And
Harmony.
Harmony Street Spa.
I loved that spa so much.
I know, I loved it too, and I miss it so much. But my best, you know, like just like you, I've just met so many amazing people, yourself included.
You know?
I've met the most amazing clients who don't have any, like they don't give me any problems. They'll pay.
Yeah.
I just never had any bad okay, I've had a bad experience, but not like I've had great clients, guys. But this one time, I got a phone call, and I don't think I had other because it was a Sunday, so usually I'll be the only one working because I want to give them time with their families to go to church and just to relax. So I'll open on Sundays. So I think I was alone or with the receptionist, I'm not sure. I get a phone call, and the guy's like, can I please come for a massage? I'm like, no problem. So why are you rolling your eyes?
I already know where this is going. I already know that this is going.
So the guy comes, okay, cool, hello sir, okay, then he's like, I want to ask a question first before we go to the massage room. I'm like, yeah. Just like, do you guys do them? I'm like, the what? Just like what? It's like that what? I don't know if I'm allowed to say it in this channel, but y'all already know.
We know what some of these predator men be asking.
Yeah, so
massage.
So I'm like, no, we don't do that. Unfortunately, like, what do you mean you don't do that? And by the way,
he got angry.
Yes, and he's like, that other spa doesn't. How come you? And the spa was not too far from us, and I think it's because they closed on that Sunday. It's like, well, how come those people provide that service? You guys are not gonna make money. You guys are not gonna make money. Well, I was like, I'm sorry, I still don't do that.
That is so wild.
Yeah, but then he was just like, you know what? Just give me the massage, and I just gave him the massage, and he was not happy, and he paid and left. I'm like, never book that one ever again.
Red flag, blacklisted.
Yeah, and he had a ring on.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Listen.
Don't get me started.
Yep. Yo, that was actually pretty spicy. I don't think I'll tell you guys that, but you. Shall we move on?
Trauma. Next question.
Next question is, what was your best or worst dining experience?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, I think so too. Do we really have dining in Botswana? Or maybe like
The
I'm sorry.
Let me recover from it.
Or should I start this one?
You can start. It's okay. I'm just finished from that question.
Okay. My worst. Let me start with the worst. Oh gosh, yeah. I remember that day. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the name of the. Okay, it was my friend's birthday, and I was like, you know what, babes? Let me take you out. Have a good time, and I took her out to this specific place.
Was it like a restaurant?
It is
like
a restaurant.
Those restaurants that turn into clubs at night?
No, it wasn't. It's white owned or Afrikaans owned or something, and they play a sport there.
I know exactly where it is, girl. Say no more. On your way to Makolani.
Yeah. Oh gosh. I've been traumatized since. So, anyways, we get there and it's not full because I think it was a weekday, and there were like people with, you know, that skin color and us. I think we're the only ones who were black. So I don't even want to say it was a racist situation because there was black people who were doing that. It was the black waiters.
It always is though. Even in the shops, even in any area, like it's always
like we got like no attention, like to the point that I think we're there for like over an hour begging at this point because I really wanted this birthday to be special for my friend. Begging like, excuse me. They sat here, not really sat, like they came and fought in front of us. The waitress said, what is that? What's that? No, what is that? Now you want that for Lynn. Yeah. And we're like, that's what, okay, let's go.
Cut the cameras.
Let's go. And then we just got our bags and just walked out. And they were looking at us walking out. And by the way, there was nobody in the restaurant. It was just the white people that just us.
Guys, do better.
I wrote about it on Facebook, and my brother called like, delete that post, and I deleted it. But before I did, I got so many DMs, people telling me like, oh yeah, that's what they are.
That's
about.
the vibe. But guys, honestly, what is it with this business of black people being racist to black people? Like,
I don't understand.
Because it's literally racist. You're being racist to someone of your own skin, like own color, like.
Yeah. So that was the worst.
Yeah.
And I think the best dining experience, I don't know, I think it's because of the person. Everywhere I go with this person, it's just the best chef. The best they had always. So I definitely feel like it was when we were at Mama Samba with Mommy.
Hey, thank you to my man.
I just loved the vibe, the energy. The restaurant was so beautiful. It was refreshing. Everything was just amazing. The company was great.
Obviously.
You know, the food was amazing. I had the best cocktail there. They have the best what is that name? Whiskey sour. Oh my god! If you want an amazing whiskey sour, Mama Samba.
Where is it located?
In somewhere in Joburg. I don't know exactly. Whatever, somewhere in Joburg.
Because I know it's not in gas.
No, it's not in gas. Definitely not.
Yeah. Awesome.
Your turn.
As for me, I don't know. Honestly speaking, I can't think of like a really terrible experience I've had.
Lucky you.
But one thing I can say is I don't like it when I go to an establishment and then I get this vibe that the only people who are being served are people who look a certain way.
Yeah, they like doing that.
Sometimes I'll go to the restaurant looking homeless and that's
yeah, you can look however way you want to look.
And I've noticed that, especially in Botswana, in certain establishments, if you're there looking in your homeless vibes, they're gonna give you such little attention. But if you go there dressed up like how I'm looking today, makeup done and stuff, oh ma'am, where do you want to sit? Oh ma'am, like they're giving you attention and stuff. So
they're
that's
giving
all
you
I
the
can
influencer
say.
treatment.
Yes. But if you just go there with your make I not say no more, but that's all I can say. I think
Yeah, I get the vibes.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can complain about.
Yeah.
And then best dining experience. I can't really say I've had a best dining experience. I don't even want to lie. No.
Oh gosh.
It's always just
I think you need to leave the
mediocre.
country.
I think that's what I need to do because I can't say I have like a memorable moment of having such exquisite service and stuff like that. No.
Yo.
Trauma.
Trauma. Yo. Anyways, moving
Next
on.
question.
Best or worst high school subject?
Okay, for me, I'm gonna start with the worst. My worst subject was mathematics. I hated maths, mainly because the more I tried to understand it, the harder it would get.
I want to give you a chance.
Maths was my worst subject. I really tried. I tried, and it was not make sure, but we move. And then my best subject was food and nutrition, food sciences.
Nice.
So that was my best subject, and I also liked biology. So there's a bit of biology in the food sciences. So that was my favorite and my best.
Yeah, definitely same maths.
Maths never left.
Algebra, guys, bye.
X. We don't know where to find X.
No X.
X
That was the worst. Oh shem. I once. And again, I feel like, and then I just checked out because I literally checked out. The teacher used to talk about me all the time, like, and I used to text here, like I would be there, like, and I'm looking at you, like I was that student who used to text all the time.
Oh my days.
But yeah, no, I checked out of maths, but I don't know if I could give it a chance ever. Like I thought about doing accounts. I was like, don't even try. Don't bother yourself. I didn't want to bother myself.
Yeah.
But my best was always, I almost said commerce park. What is it? Commerce.
Commerce studies.
Yes, commerce. Like I've always loved some, businessy kind of things, and I really felt like I did well. I think it's the only one I got an A. I did so well in commerce. Yeah, that was my fave. It was my fave.
It shows like you walked, so that you could run.
Okay, so the next one is experience with a local small business. What is your worst or best experience with a local small business? Do I have any?
You can start. I want to just digest like every single experience I've had so that I can package it nice and well.
Wow, really? Yo,
But don't be scared. It's
just
nothing bad. Nothing bad.
What is the best one? Honestly, I'm struggling to find the best. I'm telling you, I feel like there was no best for me. But also the worst is, okay, with me, I feel like I am expecting the worst. So if the worst is decent, then I'm okay. Like, it shouldn't be like horribly worse, but decently worse is okay. Like, I can take it because I'm used to horrible service either way in the country. Like,
oh my word. I think we have trauma as a nation, raising.
So even if it's bad, I'm just like, no, I mean, so I'm used to it.
It's Tswana either way.
Yeah, because, I mean, yeah, that's it, guys. That's my answer. I mean, our service is just so
mediocre.
So mediocre. I didn't want to use it, but it was the only one day.
Because for me personally, I feel like where I feel like there's a huge gap in our country in terms of local service providers or local businesses. For me, it's the lack of communication. Yeah, you're running a business. You reply messages after 3-4 weeks. Like
whenever I reply you. Like I don't even like. I've been calling this specific place to buy hair because I wanted to get like a nice little wig and stuff. They never responded. They never called me back. Nothing.
I don't get that. I'm just
like, okay.
I don't get that. The poor communication skills in businesses And I feel like communication is one of those skills you need to be really good at when you're in business, because you're going to be engaging with different people every day. Whenever you meet
that
people, you need to know.
It makes or breaks your business.
Because I've realized that in business, if you don't have good communication skills, you're gonna struggle to have retention, like to retain clients.
True.
You can get lots of clients, but if you're not retaining none of them, you're not growing. So let's work on our communication skills.
And when I
tried to take the back door. I tried to go through the corners. I think my best experience with a local business. Make I search. I think the best service I've experienced with a local business is a particular lady. She owns a spa in Block 8. That's the place where I hosted my event last year, the Sip and Sense party with the event. So I think that's the place I've received the best service, because she, she's a good communicator. She goes out of the way to make sure client is happy and stuff like that. So I think that's where I've received the best service. And I think maybe a place I can say I received the worst service is somewhere where I felt like, you guys are so expensive. How can you be giving like such terrible service? I'm not going to mention the name of the place.
But what do they do?
Same thing, spa vibes, but it's in like a hotel, and it's near where you live.
Oh, okay, I see.
So
but I've heard such horrible reviews about that place.
I'm just glad at the time I wasn't the one paying for.
Because
I was doing,
I've had a lot of even my clients when I had my spa, they would tell me like, I just had a massage there, I paid whatever amount, and I'm coming here.
And the prices are crazy. So this one time I was getting a manicure and pedicure. No, then I'll go treat yourself, shawty. It was a very long time ago. So I asked them for just do gel overlay on my natural nails and pedicure, what scrub and paint. I got. Then they gave me the balance, passed the balance on to the person who was paying for it. And then like 2 days later, the gel is peeling.
Oh no!
And I was like, I think I gave a guy this. I went back to them and I'm like, hi, sorry, the gel is peeling, and a gel usually like doesn't peel. I wasn't washing or scrubbing dishes at the time. The lady was like, no, maybe you were picking something with your nail. I'm like, even if I do like pick something or whatever, why is it peeling from my cuticle? It means you didn't apply properly. So and they were just trying to be terrible, and I'm just like, are you gonna fix it or not? Because I paid. I gave them the receipts. I'm like, I paid, so or should I take pictures and put on social media? No, come in. Let's fix it. We're so sorry about that. Like, they had to give me someone else, because I was talking to the person who did it at the time, and they were trying to give me an attitude. And I was like, that's local businesses for you. So that's my experience.
Okay, well, it wasn't that bad though, but it was bad though.
Because it's like side eye. I'll be charging 4 figures.
Serious side eye.
No. Little Papa 150. They don't. It don't be peeling like that. Like, it was so bad.
I wanna say the station girlies, I don't know what they use. That thing's lasting. Like, and they're so talented, eh?
Yeah.
Show me your talent. Show me your talent.
I'm gonna show you my talent.
Today I'm gonna show you my talent.
Yes. Class of 2020. Wait, what? Wow, beautiful. Can you see that?
Show the talent.
Yo, anyways, moving on. Hey, Clarence.
Spicy.
What is your best?
You're the one starting.
Break up with a partner. Break up with a partner. What are your best? Okay, like, let's be real. Okay.
Are you starting with the best or the worst?
They're all the same to me. Like, they're literally the same thing. But I the best thing. I also don't have worst. Like, I don't even know what to call it because for me
it's just neutral.
No, what I do, like, I've always done this, guys. I just ghost. Like, in all the situations I've ever been in, I'm a ghoster. I will block you and you'll never hear from me ever.
As for the friendly ghost.
It doesn't matter how long we've been doing whatever we're doing, I'll just ghost you. I just find it more easy. I know. I just find it. I've never had to sit down like, yeah, and then, or even the person said no. I just go. Like, if I catch a something, gone.
Hey.
But you ain't check it.
You better get yourself in order because otherwise we all know what she's gonna do.
I don't know. Is there any need to explain? Is there any need
to come to a
conclusion? Closure. Yeah, I don't care for closure. I've never needed closure.
Now I always need closure.
Really? Why?
Because I always feel like it goes to a point whereby you get into a corner whereby now you start looking in the mirror whereas it's not about, it may not necessarily be about you at the time. It could be about the person, and then you're just there carrying all these insecurities because you don't know what caused the ghostation to occur. I'm telling you, unless the person was a bad person, then but
you know, I've never had a horrible situation either. Like, that's why, you know, okay, I think you should. like I was saying, like, I've never had a bad situation ever. But I feel like from a young age, I've always felt like my person, I'd feel him. I'd know this is my person. So even if you're a great person and whatever, and I feel like, but you're not, I'm gonna ghost you.
You should tell them.
Well, those days are over. So.
I mean, clearly.
I'm good. I don't want to be in these streets.
Go.
These streets?
Icy cold, if you ask me.
Maybe this one that I no, but we're never breaking up.
No. We rebuke that in Jesus' name. Rebuke that. Best and worst breakup with a partner for me. I think the best has never happened. Like, there's never been a best
breakup.
I don't know. Some people just come to a nice little agreement, or you know what, this is not working, and the other person's like, yeah, this is not working, and then it ends. No.
You know, my best breakup would have been if somebody just gave me like 100K or something. Like, you know what, I really don't like you anymore. I don't want to continue this. Here's 100K. And I'm like, oh, that was the best breakup.
Yeah, then I feel like that would be considered best.
Yeah.
But for me, I don't think I've ever had like a best breakup. And then I think for me to date, the worst breakup I've ever had. I'm not gonna specify the year because people will soon minus subtract divide and then they'll be like, oh, him. But the worst breakup for me, honestly speaking, and I think that's where like most of my trauma actually stems from.
Wow. Was
a breakup I had almost 8 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this person, let me give you a story time. So this person, it's the day of I think it was our anniversary or something like that.
Oh no, not
so
anniversary.
We were supposed to go for a dinner, and he was the type of person who usually, like, when we're supposed to meet up, something always comes up. Either I'd get stood up, or he'd just do something shady. Like something would just come up, you get what I mean? So yeah, it's like, no, we're going out, we're gonna have dinner, it's our anniversary, etc. And I thought he was the one. That's the funniest part.
But like, with his inconsistency,
girl.
I don't like people who do that.
Girl, you know when you're in love sometimes.
Then what happened? Did he show up for the anniversary dinner?
No, he didn't. Guess what he did instead? Sent me a text message. He's like, yeah, this is not working out, and it's not working out. We're done. that I think that was like my first actual, you know, that breakup that takes you, they will mold another person you are today.
I mean, you're blindsided. You didn't see
it coming. Like, you know, it's like, okay, fine. You when someone's doing some shady stuff, you can always tell.
Yeah.
But, okay, maybe there's something going on, but
that was
not to the point whereby you're going to embarrass me like that.
And you were ready and stuff.
My family and stuff. I didn't introduce
The family.
So I don't do that anymore. I don't play those games. It's the trauma.
Yeah, that's hectic.
So yeah, that's my worst breakup.
That is worst, eh? Like just not on your anniversary.
And over the phone.
Have you ever seen him around?
No.
Never.
He never spoke to me afterwards, after that, until like something bad happened in my life, and then he texted me, he's like, oh, I'm so sorry for your loss, and then that was it. And this was like a year later. Yeah, then he texted me.
At least he was decent enough to say something. I mean,
still, I'd never ever go back to that gutter.
Oh wow, okay. Phew, guys, let's move on.
Hey, there's more. Look at that, we're not done.
Okay, this one is the last one. Okay.
It's the last question.
It's the last question. Okay. Best and worst feedback you've ever received. Is it feedback from business?
Clients? I'm like loading in my brain. I'm like, feedback from what?
I don't know.
Feedback from a client.
I think from a client, yeah? Yeah, from a client.
Sure, because from who else now? Like, come on.
From your ex. Like, the relationship. Let me give you feedback.
Do you want to go first?
Oh, the worst. You know, the thing about owning a business and feedback is most of the things you already kind of know. Like, maybe, for an example, in my business, maybe, I don't know, the wallpaper was a certain way and I wanted to change it. Mm-hmm. But a person would come like, oh, you should change this. I see it every day. I know that's the thing. And it's not bad advice, but you come with, what is it called, unsolicited advice that is like, I already know that. Yeah. So it kind of feels like
backhanded again.
Yeah, like I'll change it when I can. It's not like I enjoy seeing that, or it's not like I'm enjoying it. Yeah. But when the money is there or the time is there or whatever is there, then it will change. Yeah. So for now, just accept it for what it is. Yeah. You're a child.
You're going through it.
I'm going through the most. I don't know if it's the weather or what.
It's the weather. I blame the weather. It's bipolar weather. Today is cold, tomorrow's hot. Just like some people.
Oh wow.
Certain gender in this country.
But anyway, so that's what I felt like. It wasn't the worst feedback, but it was just like, I kind of know where my shortcomings are when it comes to my business. So you coming to point them out, it's just like, I already know. Yeah. But I know that it's coming from a good place also. So it's just like, okay, fine. Because you do probably, maybe you want the best for me. Yeah. But it's just like, I know. Yeah. Like, it's like someone who's just like, hey, when you've gained weight, you need to eat this. And I know that I've gained weight. Yeah, it's like okay. I know I have to do this and that, and I will do it at my own time. Yeah. I don't know if it makes sense.
It makes sense. It's kind of like, I know you may be saying this because you're concerned, but like, it feels like you're saying it because you're trying to make me feel some type of way as well. Like you're trying to evoke a certain emotion inside of me that now.
Because Ghana business is like your baby. Like you care so deeply about it. So anybody who just comes with something, it literally is so personal to you.
Yes. Like Wachester. Like and you'll think about it at night. You'll open your eyes and so Ghana.
So I don't know what's the best advice, like the best feedback. Well, it's the best feedback is when everybody's happy about the treatments. Like, oh, this is the best. I'm like, love that feedback.
Yeah, I totally agree, 100%.
And then they pay nicely, and then they tip.
creme de la creme. Shout out to everybody whoever tips.
Yep.
Y'all are amazing.
Yeah.
For me, worst feedback I've ever received from a client, I think it was the lady who said she looked like a clown and then didn't pay me the remaining balance. I feel like I got scammed. Personally, I was scammed. She scammed me.
People know how to move in these streets.
Yeah, I was scammed, and that's okay. We live and we learn. And then the best experience, of course, best feedback is when somebody tells me that I'm punctual, that I'm a good communicator. That's usually the best feedback that I receive from my clients. So that's about it.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
The questions are done.
Already.
Yep.
Man.
This was so fun.
Guys, who would leave a comment down below if you would like to see another collaboration from me and Kathy. I'll wait. Comment.
They definitely.
I'm going to start bullying you guys to comment because.
Oh yeah, can you tell them that we didn't actually plan on wearing the same color?
Oh my goodness, yeah. I just pulled up. I'm like, so is it a magenta day today? Are we both just,
Yeah, on the same frequency.
On the same vibration. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please do make sure you subscribe to Kathy's YouTube channel. Okay, I'll leave it somewhere here. And also make sure you subscribe to my channel, because why you're not subscribed and you're always watching shady, and leave a comment, a sweet comment, or whatever you'd like to say. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.